Hello, all, welcome back to Shank's channel. I hope you have already put your first feet on ground. Okay, today I'm gonna cover a very interesting topic, and that is to configure your app using Route53 configuration DNS management. So how you can do it is exactly what I'm gonna show you in this demo. So what I've done to make it possible, I have created an EC2 instance and I am already logged into that. So our goal is to open a app that for that I have the URL. I've already purchased a domain for the trial purpose, and the domain is from the external website. You can also go ahead and come here and do it. You can register the domain here as well, right? It would again cost you something and it would give you the billings for that. So I'm not gonna use this one. I've already got one trial domain, and I'm based on that. I'll create the hosted zone here. Let's create it. So I'm gonna create prineha.co.in. This is the domain that I have bought for an example, and I'm gonna choose public hosted zone because I want everything to be routed on the internet. I want everyone in the world can view the page of my website. And if you would like to, if you would like it to be restricted within the VPC, you can choose the private hosted zone. So create hosted zone. I am sorry, I think I created it twice. Wait a minute. I'll have to remove one of them. Let me check when did I create this. Mm. Okay, and let me check the other another one. I think I have already whitelisted these name servers. So what you'll have to do is once you create the host zone, okay, which one? Just to avoid things, I'm gonna delete one of them. I'll delete this one. I think this is the one I created. It. Not this one. I created not this one. Let's delete this. Delete, or possibly we'll delete it later on because I'm gonna avoid. I am trying to avoid the mess here because I've already created and whitelisted these name servers to the portal of third party portal where I got the domain from. So within that portal, you have the DNS management settings, and in there you'll have to add these values to route the traffic to. So this is a domain I have registered. I'll create another record, and that record would look like this. So this is nothing but the website URL. I have already created it and put it here. So not created it actually. I have already purchased the domain, and now this is the subdomain I'm gonna create it. So whenever I hit here, shankar.binaya.co.in, it should show some content. So let's see. We'll come back again and we'll see how it works. So this is nothing but the instance IP. For our case, it is public IP. In enterprise level, you can have like uh, private IP address here. I'm sorry, I have like cold, so excuse me for that. Routing policy, we have different routing policies here. I'm going to choose simple routing for now. You can go through this and study about how all these routing policy works. I can brief you about all of these in very shortly. uh, Weighted is like the how much percentage you have like the traffic to route to or to another. If you have like high availability setup or like multi-tier architecture setup, you can have the policies defined here to uh, to guide how you can route the traffic. So geolocation is based on the location, latency is based on the your traffic, how the traffic is, and failover if any website goes down. So within that availability zone, the another website would work. Okay, so like I said, I'll choose simple routing. I'll create record. Record has been created. You can have more records here, as if you can like choose uh, CNAME record as well if you have any another domain, and or you have any AWS resources where you would like these traffics to be routed. Supposedly you have configured ALB, so you can have the entries here, different entries you can choose. I have chosen A type, right? Just because I would like this to route it to this. So whatever content you would be getting when you hit this URL, you would be getting it here as well in the browser. Let me show you. So for now, I have like nothing. Okay, and so as here nothing. All right. Let's move on how we can host the website. Let me restart it. Let's maximize it. We'll go and first enable first enable service sudo yum install httpd. This is a service, the base http the service where you can host your web app. So it is now downloading. I say yes, downloaded. Now I'll enable the service. That means to start the service. Okay. So I have now enable, and I'll show you what happens when we install this. So if I go ahead and hit on this IP, I'll be getting the base page. So it says if you are a website administrator like we are here in this case, you should add the content in here to have the your home page of the website. And you can do it as if you can do it, and as well as you'll also have to, let me copy paste it for a while. Okay, we'll go here and comment out everything so that it would not because we have the instructions written here, and I'll show you what instructions would it be, how would it look like, right? This would still have the page, web page again. So you saw that whatever I'm changing here on this IP, it is redirecting it to this one. So that means your Route 50 configuration is working as expected. So just to test this, what I'm going to do here is I have already created a simple HTML code. I don't have the style.css file, so that we cannot style the page now. We can just add the content to it. For that, we'll have to add that content into this directory. So we'll go ahead and move into this directory first. I'll say what do I have, nothing. So I'll say sudo vi to enter into the website. It will create and enter into this not website, actually it is the file, HTML file, right? We'll create sudo vi at index.html. So we don't have any file yet. You can if you like to create just a file, you don't have to go into the file, then just say touch and then index.html. Since we'll have to add the content here, so that's the reason I have directly put sudo vi index.html. It will create the file here. The file is created. I'll say whatever content I have, I'll copy this here. I'll show you what happens when we do this. Okay, I'll refresh the page. I've got this. So that is something you would be getting here as well. Have you seen the changes? So what it says is whatever the content I had there. So I'll show you the content again. Cat index.html. Okay. Hi all, Shankar's feed on cloud. Hi all, do you like demo videos? Blah, 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 blah. And then there is a link, and that link is nothing but the link of the. If I click this link, it will route to your, so you can embed the links as well, right? If you like it to, you must have seen the website where you would get a few sections like about, home, contact us. So that page works like this. So you embed the link, you have different files, html files in here, html codes in the you know in this path. So it's not with the html only. If you have like python code, you can work host a python app like this. So I'm not explaining this from the developer perspective. It is more of aws uh, perspective. So what changes we have done on AWS, it is nothing but the Route 53 records. So that's how whenever you see that some URL, that's how it works. So that organization also has Route 53 configurations if their app is hosted on the EC2 instance with AWS. So it works like this only. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll come up with more videos. Thank you so much for watching.